Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Motherfucking Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, spiritual laws, and how to reach your fucking dreams. So today we're going to talk about a quote on wisdom from Confucius, okay? And we're going to go over it. It's very, very important. Very, very important one on wisdom. So before we get started, make sure you ask yourself these questions. Are you ready to learn and apply? Without saying yes to those questions, you cannot learn and apply it. Okay. And all right, those of you who said yes, take a step forward. Let's get started. Cross that white line. Those of you who are not ready yet, maybe you're busy right now, but you're just not ready, get the fuck out. Come back later. All right. Boom. So this quote really resonated with me. I was working out right now, so my shirt is off, and it resonated with me. I had to go back to this video that I was listening to, because you can find videos on YouTube that are just spilling out quotes, right? I looked for wisdom, and this is the quote. Stay to the end to get the full benefit of this, because this is a 3-part quote. All right. Quote, by 3 methods, we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. All right, so let's go over the first one. We'll go in order by reflection, which is the noblest. So the reason Confucius said that is the noblest by reflection is because, one, you're connecting with the higher self. That it's a noble endeavor, a noble activity. All right, it's a noble activity. It's like prayer, but except this one is you're just reflecting, listening to your heart. I was reading a book right now, 12 Lessons of Life, which is a book I really recommend. I'm gonna do another video on this one on the next video today. But she says she listens to her heart to do something. For example, today, my heart is telling me to go walk, go do some cardio. But guess what? I'm going to do it because I walk to the bus, okay? I walk to the bus. So I'm going to do it. It's going to be done. But for some reason, it's telling me to walk. I'm feeling it in my heart to walk. So I need to walk. So if for whatever reason I may not want to walk today, this moment, this time, I should not take Uber or get a ride or ask somebody to get a ride or what have you. And that's listening. That's being noble. Reflecting on what my conscious is saying. And we'll go over to conscious on the third one. Our conscience, right? What's telling us what's good and right and wrong. Number 2, imitation, which is the easiest, okay? Imitation. So you can imitate the wise. You can be like them. You may not understand it yet. Like Wes Watson, he has a book where he talks about, his morning routine is very similar to mine. And I guess the difference is that I visualize. I meditate and I visualize. His is just wake up, work out, read some wisdom, and then do the video, which is very similar. See, it's very similar. But I also visualize and I meditate, so control my breathing. Imitation. You can imitate Wes Watson or me without knowing what it's doing, but you start feeling happiness. And then when you stop, you start feeling depressed. Because I was doing Mike Menser's training program where he says, all right, every 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, take a break from the weights. So all I would do was weight training. So I would take those days off, but my energy would be low. I would be depressed. I would take Uber to work or Uber wherever I wanted to go, and my energy was low. If I walked there, I came in with such a high vibration, like such full energy. Okay. That's an example of imitating somebody who has understanding. Okay. And the understanding that we're sharing to you is that you can get joy, contentment, self-confidence, self-esteem. These are all synonymous words by your morning routine. And nobody can take that shit from you. Nobody could be like, oh, you're whack, you're a bitch. And you'll be like, shit, I woke up at 3 a.m. today. I'm ready, in shape. Say whatever you want. I've already meditated. This does not move me. Let me just take a deep breath and relax. Somebody's honking at you. Beep, 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 beep. And you're just like, is that at me? Oh, it's not even at me. It's somebody else. It's not even honking at me. Control of the mind. This is what I'm sharing. And 3, by experience, which is the bitterest. And I, unfortunately, have learned my wisdom, especially the morality, from experience. Because that conscience is telling you, don't do that. No. It's going to hurt you. Literally, your soul, your heart, and your physical body will be in pain. Why? Because you fucked up. You did something fucked up. I like to say this is, what would my higher self do in this situation? Your higher self is the one that's linked with the universal mind. It's the one in heaven, okay? The heavenly version, the highest version of yourself. And then just do what the highest version of yourself would do, okay? And you got it, all right? That's my understanding of this quote. And not only wisdom, you could do this for fitness. You can do this for money. You could do this for love, all right? You could do it with reflection. You get understanding. You may learn love. Let's say, for example, love by reflection. You could learn love by imitation, learning from somebody who has what you have. I learned that way a lot. And that's how I learned it quick, because I study people's books who have the understanding that I want, or a life that I want. So I try and get their understanding. And 3rd, by experience, which is the bitterest. So you're doing, that's like doing it alone, right? It may not be a bad thing, right? Because you're learning love, you're learning money. It's not a bad thing. The worst thing I would say is to learn is the things of good and bad within your conscience. Because karma. You're either building up good credit that's going to come back, or you're building up the bad credit, the bad karma that's going to come back. And Florence Scovel says this: you can let it go. This is a major one, by saying, I am under grace and not under law, right? I am under grace and not under law. Under law, that's the karma law, the boomerang. So I am under grace and not under law. Under law, and then forgive yourself and forgive others. I forgive all those who have harmed me. Okay, I forgive them, and I forgive myself for harming others. So you're clearing the air. All right, forgiving yourself, clearing the air, and then you're stating that you are not under law. This is why it's powerful to understand these spiritual laws. The reason I found it is because I'm always reading. I'm just reading and reading and reading. I understand that I don't know everything. I do not know everything. So I must constantly read and apply. Read and apply. So my life gets better and better and better. And you know somebody's wisdom by their smile, by their contentness. I'm not saying they're all the way up here, no. Because if you go up, it must come down. So you just... actions speak louder than words. I love you. I hope you like this one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you feel like it, hit the notifications. If you feel like it, regardless, I'll still be making these videos for you. I love you. Share this with somebody that you love. Until next time, peace.